Welcome back to Teknobalta. Today, we are tackling a high-priority technical issue where Euro Truck Simulator 2 fails to launch on STEAM. We at Teknobalta analyzed a specific case involving an RTX 4060 system where the game crashes immediately upon startup. The root cause was identified after a fresh OS format and the installation of the new NVIDIA App. It appears that certain driver versions or the NVIDIA app itself can cause instability with the ETS2 engine. In this comprehensive guide, we will walk you through the professional recovery process to get your rig back on the road. First, let us perform a root cause analysis. When a game fails after a format, it is usually a missing library or a driver conflict. The user in our case study was using an RTX 4060, which is a modern and powerful GPU. However, even the best hardware fails if the software handshake between the OS and the driver is interrupted. Step 1 is preparation. We need to download the necessary tools before we start the deep cleaning process. You will need DDU, also known as Display Driver Uninstaller. This is the industry standard for driver removal. Next, we need to visit the official NVIDIA website to find a stable, manual driver package. We at Teknobalta recommend avoiding beta software like the NVIDIA app if you encounter stability issues. On the NVIDIA download page, select GeForce as the product type. Select the GeForce RTX 40 series for the product series category. Then, specifically choose the GeForce RTX 4060 from the product list. Ensure your operating system is correctly identified, such as Windows 10 or Windows 11 64-bit. For the download type, always stick with the Game Ready Driver, or GRD. We suggest downloading a version that is 1 or 2 releases older than the current one for maximum compatibility. Once the driver is downloaded, do not install it yet. We must first clean the system. Now, let us move to the pre-checks. Open your STEAM library and locate Euro Truck Simulator 2. Right-click the game and select Properties to access the internal settings. Navigate to the Installed Files tab on the left-hand side. Click on Verify Integrity of Game Files. This ensures no data was corrupted during the initial download. STEAM will now compare your local files with the official manifest on their servers. If any files are missing or damaged, STEAM will automatically re-download them. While that runs, let us check the mod folder. Even after a format, STEAM Cloud might sync old mod data. Go to your Documents folder, then find the Euro Truck Simulator 2 folder. Locate the folder named Mod. If there is anything inside, move it to a temporary folder on your desktop. We want to test the game in its purest state to rule out third-party conflicts. Now, let us begin the main solution path, the DDU process. To use DDU effectively, we must enter safe mode. This prevents the OS from loading the GPU driver. Press the Windows key +R, type msconfig, and hit Enter. Go to the Boot tab and check the box for Safe Boot with the minimal option selected. Click Apply and restart your PC. Your system will now boot into a restricted environment. Once in safe mode, locate the DDU executable you downloaded earlier. Run the application as an administrator to ensure it has full registry access. On the right side of the DDU interface, select GPU from the Device Type drop-down menu. Then, select NVIDIA as the device manufacturer. We at Teknobalta recommend the Clean and Restart option. This is the safest method. DD will now scan your registry and system folders for every trace of the NVIDIA driver. This process removes hidden files that a standard uninstaller often leaves behind. Once finished, your PC will restart automatically back into normal Windows mode. Now, your GPU is running on a basic Microsoft display driver. This is the perfect blank canvas. Before installing the new driver, disconnect your internet cable or turn off Wi-Fi. This prevents Windows Update from automatically installing a generic driver in the background. Locate the manual NVIDIA driver package you downloaded earlier and run it. When the installer opens, choose the NVIDIA graphics driver option rather than the app bundle. Select Custom Advanced Installation and click Next. Crucially, check the box at the bottom that says Perform a clean installation. This resets all NVIDIA Global settings to their factory defaults. Wait for the installation to complete. Your screen may flicker or go black momentarily. This is normal. Once the installation is finished, restart your PC one more time to finalize the driver hooks. Now that the drivers are clean, let us look at alternative methods if the issue persists. Sometimes, the ETS2 config file itself is corrupted. Let us reset it. Go back to Documents, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and find the file named config.cfg. Rename this file to config.old. The game will generate a brand new one on the next launch. Next, let us check the launch options in STEAM. Right-click ETS2, go to Properties, and look for the Launch Options text box. Type in -NOFBOX and -NOMEMPRIORITY to reduce startup overhead. Another common issue is the DirectX version. Try launching the game in OpenGL Mode once. When you hit play in STEAM, a menu appears. Select Launch with OpenGL. If it opens in OpenGL, we know the issue is specifically related to DirectX shaders. To fix DirectX issues, we recommend clearing the NVIDIA shader cache. Open the NVIDIA Control Panel, not the NVIDIA app. Go to Manage 3D Settings and find Shader Cache Size. Set it to Disabled, apply, then set it back to Driver Default and apply again. This flushes the cache and forces the GPU to rebuild shaders for ETS2. Now let us move to Advanced Optimization. Power management is key for our RTX 40 series cards. In the NVIDIA Control Panel, set Power Management Mode to prefer maximum performance. This ensures the GPU doesn't downclock during the game's loading sequence. Also, ensure that your Windows power plan is set to high performance. Go to Control Panel, Hardware and Sound, Power Options to change this. We at Teknobalta have observed that the NVIDIA overlay can sometimes conflict with STEAM. If you're using the NVIDIA app, go to Settings and disable the in-game overlay. Similarly, disable the STEAM overlay for ETS2 specifically to test stability. Right-click the game, Properties, and toggle off Enable the STEAM overlay while in-game. Now let us address the VC Redistributables. These are often missed after a format. ETS2 requires specific C++ libraries to run its engine components. We recommend downloading the all-in-one Visual C++ Redistributable package. This installer will update every version from 2005 to the latest 2022 release. Run the batch file as administrator and let it complete all installations. After the redistributables are updated, a system restart is highly recommended. Let us double-check the game's executable compatibility settings. Navigate to the game's installation folder via STEAM, Manage, then Browse Local Files. Open the bin folder, then win_x64. Find EuroTrucks2.exe, right-click it, and select Properties. Go to the Compatibility tab. Ensure that no compatibility modes are checked. Modern games like ETS2 should run natively on Windows 10 and 11 without emulating older versions. However, checking the box for Disable Fullscreen Optimizations can often solve flickering or crashing. Click Change High DPI Settings and check Override High DPI Scaling Behavior. Set the scaling to be performed by the application. This prevents the OS from interfering with the game's resolution. Apply these settings and close the window. Now, let us discuss the NVIDIA App versus the classic NVIDIA Control Panel. The NVIDIA App is currently in beta. It combines GeForce Experience and the Control Panel. While it looks modern, it has been known to cause hooks issues with certain DirectX 11 titles. If ETS2 still won't launch, we at Teknobalta suggest uninstalling the NVIDIA app entirely. Use the classic NVIDIA Control Panel for your RTX 4060 settings instead. This minimizes background telemetry and potential software conflicts. Let us look at the game log for final troubleshooting. This is the most technical step. Go to Documents, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and OpenGame.log.txt. Scroll to the very bottom of this text file. Look for lines starting with the word error. If you see failed to create graphics device, it confirms a driver or DirectX issue. If you see mount failure or missing file, it points back to STEAM verification needs. We at Teknobalta have seen cases where the game tries to launch on the integrated GPU instead of the RTX 4060. To fix this, search for graphics settings in your Windows search bar. Click Browse and find the ETS2 executable in the STEAM folders. Once added, click Options and select High Performance to force the RTX 4060. This is a crucial step for laptop users, but also helpful for desktop users with iGPS. Now, let us perform a final test launch. Reconnect your internet now. Open STEAM and launch Euro Truck Simulator 2 normally. If the game starts, go to the graphics settings immediately. Ensure the refresh rate matches your monitor's native frequency. Disable VSync temporarily to see if the frame rate is stable. If the game crashes again, check your antivirus software. Sometimes, Windows Defender or third-party apps block the game's access to the Documents folder. Add an exclusion for the Euro Truck Simulator 2 folder in your security software. This allows the game to write to the config and log files without being interrupted. Let us summarize the technical summary of our solution. We started by identifying the conflict between the new NVIDIA app and the RTX 4060. We used DDU in safe mode to ensure a 100% clean environment for the new driver. We manually installed a stable game-ready driver, bypassing the beta software. We verified game files and cleared the mod folder to eliminate external variables. We optimized Windows power settings and GPU performance modes for maximum stability. And finally, we addressed DirectX and shader cache issues through the control panel. This systematic approach ensures that every possible failure point is addressed. Troubleshooting is not about luck. It is about the elimination of variables. We at Teknobalta are committed to providing the most detailed technical solutions for the community. If you found this guide helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Your support allows us to continue creating high-quality technical content. Remember, a clean system is a fast system. Keep your drivers updated, but stay away from unstable beta versions. If you have any other technical issues, feel free to leave a comment below. Our team of experts is always monitoring for new challenges to solve. Don't forget to follow Teknobalta for more professional PC troubleshooting and hardware reviews. This is Teknobalta signing off. Happy trucking and stay technical. Goal.